This has turned into a get ready mullet head Indian video. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So this is Mia circa 2003 and 4, bangs and all. If you'd like to see how to get my high school makeup, please keep watching. So this video is going to be a little bit different because, well, different than most. I went to high school for 2 years, so 7th and 8th grade, and then in the summer going into 9th grade, I found out that I had cancer. So I did not go back to public school. I finished 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, my senior year, through cyber school. All my nerds, where are you at? So I'm literally going to do how I did my makeup in 7th and 8th grade. I so wish that I had every makeup product that I used then, because it would make it even better, because it was just terrible. Not only that, but in 7th and 8th grade, I had bangs. So I'm gonna try and recreate them. Okay. Oh, I'm already looking like old school me. If you went to high school with me, literally this is what I looked like. Okay, so for powder, I can't even look at myself in there. So primer was not a thing that existed, okay? So we just went straight in with the powder. I didn't even use foundation. I don't even think I knew what foundation was. So I was a pale little biatch. I didn't tan, didn't know what tanning was, and I never exposed myself to sunlight. Okay, so I'm gonna take the lightest powder I have because it was very pale. So this is just my MAC Studio Fix? Yep, Studio Fix powder in NC40. And some of you are gonna be like, that's not a light shade. Well, for me it is. Watch, this will probably blend in perfectly with my skin. It was a powder. I wanna say that it was like CoverGirl. It came in this silver compact, and Beyonce, was it like a true blend? I remember Beyonce advertised for it. But it had like a little puff like this, and I would take it and I would just put it all on my face. Look, this is a perfect match. What did I say? I told you guys. Wow. Whatever. Literally, this is blending perfect. So I would just put powder on every single day. And I remember when I was in high school, I had really bad pimples, like on my forehead. And I remember people would think that I literally had bangs just to cover up the pimples. And I was like, no, but wouldn't that have been smart of me to do? So now that you look like a mime, okay, that is great. I'm loving this. Who came up with this challenge? This is just great.
Kinda look like I got a mullet.
So then I used to put concealer under my eyes, and it was this concealer from Avon, came in a small tube, and you would just literally like roll it and put it under your eyes. And this was at the time where we didn't know to do the triangle. So this is like the closest consistency to that concealer. So this is just the MAC Studio Finish Concealer. Trust me, it was not as good as this. I didn't even know what MAC was back then. Okay. And I would literally just put it under my eyes, like in that U shape. But now we all do that freaking triangle because we're
just ordinary people.
And you know, I'm gonna give myself credit. I at least used to blend my shit in. Who thinks I should get bangs? Rock like this on the reg. So contouring wasn't a thing. That wasn't a thing. So I would do blush on my face, okay? And oh Lord, I wish I had pictures of this. For some reason, I used to think that it was a really good idea to put blush like on my nose and here and here. And I will never forget the one day I walked downstairs and my mom was like, are you in like a gothic tribe? Because that looks just wrong. I was so offended. We're gonna use this blush from Bare Minerals called Tulip. And this shit's highly pigmented. I should have asked little old 13 and 14-year-old Mia what pigmented was. I would have told you it was an animal. So I used to put it on my nose, and I'm not kidding you. This is what, maybe not to this extreme, because now I look like I'm in like an Indian tribe. And I would blend it, And you know what? I don't even know if people would remember because, I mean, come on, it didn't look this bad now. Like, what? But I definitely had a weird sort of blush style. Next, what I would do is the eyeliner. So I would just go like this. It's just really, you know, difficult to do. Oh my god, I'm literally bringing Mia back from 2004. And that's all I would do. So I would literally rim the inside of my eyes, my waterline, and that was it. That was literally it. And then for mascara, you know, the pink tube with the green cap, my girl. Unfortunately, we've moved on to greener pastures, so I don't have that today, but I'm just gonna take this. This is just the first one I picked up. It's the CoverGirl 24-hour mascara because, you know, when you're in math class and you fail, they might keep you for 24 hours. So I wouldn't curl my lashes. I would just apply and fly. And, you know, I might have been feeling sexual that day. You know, might have went ahead and coated the lashes on the bottom. So what I would do next was the eyeshadow. And I would kind of go for a color that was like, you know, you shouldn't have worn it type of color. It was from Avon and it was like a robin's egg blue. And this is literally how I would apply it. So eyeshadow primers were not a thing. Okay. So we would start at our lids, but we would go all the way up to the brow bone.
To the brow bone?
I watched the other YouTubers do this challenge and I'm like, what was wrong with that? And then I'm watching mine and I'm like, I've come a hell of a long way. So yep, we would go up into the brow. If we got some on our brow, we just let it be. But I was precise though. Like I made sure just to cover all of that area, not get any down here. You know, you just want to do all the way up to your brow bone. And the sad thing is, I still know some girls that do that. Moment of silence. And yeah, you know, eyebrows weren't really that big of a thing back then, so mine were like really spermy-like. So we'll just leave them how they are because they're kind of like that right now too. And then I think like last but not least was lips, right? So for lips, I didn't even have these lips back then, okay? These took years to achieve and plump and inject. So, well, months, not years. So my upper lip pretty much was like this, okay? Just imagine it. Can we imagine it? And I would just always take, and I still use them because they're like the best lip glosses. It's the Beauty Rush lip glosses from Sephora, but it's Victoria's Secret. And I still do like my actual lip color, but I would just let my natural lip color shine through. And there you have Mia circa 2003 and 4 and a little bit of 5. Do you see what this looks like, guys? And do you see my last video? Like, believe in yourself and your dreams and your face because you never know. You're gonna turn out into a beautiful butterfly. This is how I used to look and I would get made fun of. And then it's like, look at me now, guys. I'm getting paper. Look at me now. I'm fresher than a mother. But alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this Mia circa 2003 and 4. Don't forget to keep asking me questions for my Q&A. You can do it in the comments section below of this video or in my last video, which was my olive green smoky eye. And have a good day. What else do I usually say? Oh yeah, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and stay Bella. Mwah. Bye guys.